legislature. Rules have been manipulated over the years so that the legislature has less and less power and the executive has more and more power. This is not in the Constitution. This has happened de facto. And another peculiar thing is that there are very few votes taken on the floor of the Lok Sabha. Very few votes taken on the floor of Rajya Sabha. I belong to a legislature, it's an upper house, but we have hundreds of amendments debated. The government loses in many amendments. That's how you improve bills. Here, it all happens behind the scenes in a standing committee, and nothing is put on the floor till it's all wrapped up. So legislature is no longer performing an act of being a critic of executive. That is one thing. There's one more remark. Since when Indira Gandhi broke the Congress in 1969, that was the death of the Indian political party system. Because since that day, no political party has had internal party democracy. And more parties are family firms. Now, in business, we have no problem. We have two generations of the Punjab sitting here, and we are very happy. In business, a transition between generation. The younger generation is more dynamic, they've got MBAs and so on. But they have a market test. They have to pass a market test. Now, Akhilesh Yadav,
Actually, I have a related question.
Yeah.
I have a related question there. I'll just pause the question and maybe you can continue with the answer and also.
Okay, go ahead.
The related question here is, should the UPSC create another UPSC where the politicians have to go through a certain exam, pass that exam and only then be allowed to contest elections?
It's not, I don't think you should bar anybody from entering politics. That would be discriminatory and illegal. I remember Kashi Raman saying in the transition from 1997, he said, everybody's talking about stability of the party political system, majority rule and so on. He said, what do I care about stability? My people only get power when the system is fragile. And he was quite right, because some rules of doing things properly will deprive some people from entry. What is important, I think here the British example is important. In the early 1990s, we had a cash for asking questions scandal. It was a sting. A couple of MPs accepted £1,000 bribe. They are very modest sort of ambitions in UK. £1,000 bribe for asking a question. When the sting was exposed, John Major appointed a commission on ethics in public services. Now we have a standing commission which monitors behavior of MPs and people in the local council and so on, has reports published. There is a parliamentary commissioner to whom complaints can be sent. That kind of system